Well, it is Wednesday, and I am back in the office. I was in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania this morning representing a client. Now I came back in the office in Morristown, New Jersey to see some clients in the afternoon session. That said, came on a blog article regarding the John Morant situation in Tennessee. Now, Mr. Morant, as many of you know, is a NBA basketball star with Memphis Grizzlies. He was found to be on social media, and a video was posted in which he allegedly was holding a handgun. Now, in the state of Tennessee, unlike the state of New Jersey, there are a lot more relaxed gun laws, and you don't actually need a permit to carry a gun in this manner, as Mr. Morant was doing. Now, in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, you need a permit to carry. Now, in Pennsylvania, permits to carry were always a lot easier to obtain than in New Jersey. But now New Jersey, since the Supreme Court case, which I did a blog article on, the Bruin case came down, they no longer need to show a justifiable need to obtain a permit to carry in New Jersey. In Pennsylvania, like New Jersey, there's a character and fitness requirement to be issued a permit to carry, but there's still a process. Now, in Tennessee, I'm not a Tennessee attorney, but it appears that there's not a permit needed to carry a handgun outside of your home or place of business. And if you want it in your automobile, you can have it in your automobile either concealed or open. Kind of an interesting law. Now, that law in Tennessee, it's my understanding, does not apply to things like shotguns and hunting rifles, interesting enough, but it does apply to handguns. So in this particular situation, Mr. Morant will not be charged criminally with anything to the best of my knowledge. Now, there's no evidence that he was using the gun in any type of unlawful manner. I'm sure that if he was, he would have possibly been charged, provided that the police had the necessary evidence. But in this situation, it appears that he's just holding it. He flashes it, but he's not pointing at anyone. Sports media have said over and over again that this is inappropriate conduct, and I agree. But with regards to it being criminal conduct, it certainly is not. And much like the Deshaun Watson case, he's never going to be prosecuted criminally for this, but the league most likely will take action against him. Now, with regards to the length of suspension, I find it interesting that a lot of the sports media is saying that it should be a very lengthy suspension when there are athletes all the time who post videos, show things, hunting trips, them doing things, which many people may seem or may feel are inappropriate, but yet there is no action taken against them. And also, there are situations where athletes can be doing things inappropriately, and the same sports media hasn't argued for long suspensions. Again, I'm not condoning what Mr. Morant did, but to say that he should be suspended as long as a person who committed a crime or longer, I believe is over the top. Should he receive some type of suspension? Yes. Should he receive some type of education requirement regarding handling guns? Yes. If it's part of his agreement with his team or the league, if it's part of what he signed when he became an NBA player, I agree. But outside of that, he didn't break any laws. So to hold him to the same standard as a person who broke laws, I believe is simply an overreach. So again, the laws in every state are different. Be aware of them whenever you're traveling through a state, especially if it's Pennsylvania or New Jersey. Even though New Jersey has relaxed its permit requirement, it still requires a permit to carry a weapon outside of your home or place of business. New Jersey does not have reciprocity with any state, and your Pennsylvania permit will serve you no good in New Jersey. Now, Pennsylvania has reciprocity with a number of states. And I encourage you, if you're traveling with your Pennsylvania gun, before you travel to a state, you look up to see if that state has reciprocity. If you are traveling with the gun, the best way to travel with it, if you don't want to be concerned about possibly violating the state law, is in a gun box with the ammunition kept separately. I've done a lot of articles on this. It's a very important point that I need to stress with people every day. But if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Website, gamboandlaw.com. As always, a tremendous resource for you and your family. All of my books, my blogs, and videos are available there in one convenient format. In addition, we have our podcast, which we bring in attorneys from outside of our criminal defense practice to speak about their work. And it's a great podcast because it allows our viewers to learn something outside of our criminal defense practice. We strive to provide information through our blogs, through our videos, through our downloadable books. And we do all this at no cost because I firmly believe that an educated client is in the best possible position to receive a great result in their case. But if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have a great Wednesday, and I'll talk to you all very soon.